Already up 2%. Market just opened about an hour ago, hour and a half ago. We still up 2%. We have been on a tear these past week, bro. Past week, I'm up 14%. 14% on the past week. On the month, I'm up 15%. 3 month, about 4%. Year to date, I just broke even year to date. So my private portfolio, I'm still down like 10-ish percent year to date. Mainly because I'm in a lot of software. So Palantir, Zeta got hit. So until those kind of catch a bid, what's up, fam? Welcome back to JRS TV. If you know my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We cover all things business, investing, and self-improvement content. If that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing, hitting that like button. If you're returning to the channel, appreciate you tuning back in. We back with another stock portfolio update, man. A lot been going on. Let's go ahead and get into it. Fear and greed at X off the jump. We're in greed, guys. We are in greed. If you looked at my last stock portfolio update, we was in fear, extreme fear. That was not even 2 weeks ago. Not even like 2 weeks ago. We're back in greed. That's how fast the market can switch. The main reason for this is because Trump, he tacoed for real, or Trump and Iran, they came to a ceasefire, 2-week ceasefire, and they're now in negotiations currently. And market has been loving it. Oil prices has been coming down, so the market has been liking it overall. And the markets are future looking. A deal hasn't been made yet, but just because like talks are being done, they've agreed to a ceasefire. I know Trump really, Iran came to an offer saying they'll stop their nuke program for 5 years. Trump wanted 20. He said no. So the fact that they're talking back and forth is a really good sign. The market is obviously liking it, and I'm liking it too. The VIX is down. The VIX is down 14% over the past week. On the month is down 20%. On the day is down a little flat, about 1%. Right here, see the Dow Jones getting over 1,000 points. Rallies driven by news that Iran has completely opened the Strait. Yep, and today, currently, they opened the Strait of Hormuz for the duration of the 10-day ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. So everything's jumping. S&P 500 is back to all-time highs. Crude oil has dropped 10% toward 80. We got the tech sentiment also. We got earnings coming up in the next couple of weeks, so things are going to be great. You can see right here, guidance from semiconductor leaders this week. We had TSM earnings and we had ASML earnings. ASML, I think they sold off a little bit, but overall still good. The main thing with these earnings is that we don't have enough compute. That's the main thing I've learned, and continue to saying. These companies are saying we don't have enough compute. ASML, they create lithographs. Say that, lithograph technology that basically makes the chips. So it's a little more on the back end side. I was investing in ASML for a little bit, but I broke even, took a little bit of profit in the last year, and I dumped everything into into AMD, which worked out slightly better for me. Well, a lot better. We're gonna see today. So yeah, things have been moving up to the upside, guys. Let's go ahead and get into the stock portfolio review. Boy, oh boy. On the day, we already up 2%. Market just opened about an hour ago, hour and a half ago. We still up 2%. We have been on a tear these past week, bro. Past week, I'm up 14%. 14% on the past week. On the month, I'm up 15%. 3 month, about 4%. Year to date, I just broke even year to date. So my private portfolio, I'm still down like 10-ish percent year to date. Mainly because I'm in a lot of software. So Palantir, Zeta got hit. So until those kind of catch a bid over 20, pushing to 30, that's when I'll probably see more of a big uptrend in my private portfolio. But it's cool. I'm willing to wait. I know software is taking a hit. Main thing I just really want to look at, AMD has had a big, huge week. It just hit all-time highs literally yesterday. We're at 277, up 40% in the past month. So you could have bought at 200 and still, had a 40% return. As y'all see here, we have 125%. Go to my channel. We've been buying AMD in that low 100 range. We've been buying, man. We were buying. You know, so there's only 32% of the portfolio right now, up 125%. And we really just getting started. We about to hit 300, 350 soon into this year. You see 52-week low was 83. That's when we was buying last year. 52-week high, almost 280. Woo, when we bring it to 290, boy, we going crazy. We going crazy. Everything really been jumping this past week. What else? Vidya back at 200, I think, or close to 200. Vidya at 200. Great sign. We up 90% on that currently. Past week, Nvidia up 10%. That's great. SoFi, I think, just broke back over 20 recently. Y'all remember we were at almost 30s on SoFi, so we still got a little way to go, but it's good to see SoFi back over $20. We were just down. This is how fast the market can shift. Past week, you could have been buying SoFi in the 16s. 20% return on your money in the past week. This is why you got to buy the dip. This is why you have to buy the dip, guys. You got to buy the dip and don't trip, you know? Zeta, we was in the 14, 15s. I was scooping up a lot of Zeta shares. Well, not a lot. My main focus on this dip was Nebius, Elf, mainly Nebius and Elf. Right now, I transitioned to Robinhood and Meta because Nebius ran up crazy, and I'm going to show y'all in a little bit. But, yeah, past week, Zeta was at 15, 14. We at 18, bro. If you wasn't buying, I don't know what you was doing. Beautiful time to get back in. Beautiful time to get back in. Okay, I'm up a little bit on Zeta right now, but we still got a long way to go for Zeta. Still bullish on there, but software has been, the SaaS apocalypse has just been really taking a hit on software. And Fubo, I'm not even gonna get into that right now. Fubo, they did have some updates. They released their guidance, which is okay. I haven't looked. This is kind of just let out and play. Like, I'm not even paying attention to Fubo no more. Up 20% on the week. So if you bought at the bottom, good. But me, like, they did a reverse stock split too. So right now, it's GG's right now. I just gonna have to look ride. This is a bag. I'm just bag holding that joint right now. Crypto been doing pretty good too as well. Wonder what the retirement account looking like. I haven't looked at this in a while. Retirement, we up 17% in the past week, 13% in the past month. Year to date, we still down 10% year to date. And that's mainly because I got a lot of Zeta and Palantir and Hood. I got Hood in here too. So, those just going to take a hit. But we should be getting back 108% on AMD. Boy, I think I sniped the bottom on this one. 133. See, I didn't even snipe the bottom on AMD. You feel me? And still having great returns. Still having great returns. But Zeta, where did I snipe Zeta in this account? 16. Okay. Yeah, so excited to see. But you can see the difference between the account year to date. I'm still down 11%. So yeah, really that Palantir, Hood took a mean dip. Zeta took a mean dip. All right. So next, what I want to do, I want to show you all my Blossom portfolio. If you're not familiar with Blossom, it is pretty much a social media app for investing. So you can upload your own portfolio. You can follow other people, track their trades, what plays are they getting in and out of, see their overall portfolio from a bird's eye view. I really like it. It's like a Twitter, but for strictly investing. It is getting competitive because Robinhood about to add some type of social feature in their app as well. But I've been using Blossom since 2024. You can see here's my profile. Link in the description if you want to follow me, download the app, do all what you do. But it is my profile, so I can show y'all my private portfolio a little bit what I'm invested in. As I can see here, roughly 19% is in AMD, 15% is in Zeta, 13% is in Palantir, 10% in Nebius, about 9% in Hood, 8% in Nvidia, 5% in SoFi, 5% in Meta, and I got some other, which is like Elf, pretty much like Elf and a couple other like little plays. But up 2.2% today on this portfolio is doing pretty well. Like I've been preaching to you guys, I've been adding heavily to Nebius, and Nebius has gone crazy. It's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in the portfolio, overtaking Robinhood, overtaking Nvidia, and it's having a bit of a chill off day to day, but I do believe we'll probably see a little bit of a pullback, but still believe we still early. Now, I was buying in the 90s, so I'm not really like buying too much right now. But if we do get back to that under 130, 120 level, I'll probably add again. But look at the month. We're up 34% in the month. Like, we was in the 90s. We ran up crazy. 50% in the past 3 months. You know, that's good gains right there. That's good gains right there. But can't complain, man. Can't complain. So this is a stock portfolio update. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some questions in the comments. Some questions in the comments if y'all got anything. What are y'all investing in? What are y'all buying? I believe this was the bottom. I do think March 30th was the bottom. I put a video out not too long ago saying, is this the bottom? And I think it was. I think it was the bottom. But I don't think Trump wants to get this war back started again. Why would you agree to a ceasefire for 2 weeks? Go into negotiating right now. Nothing's confirmed, but why would you do all that just to go back to, ending the ceasefire and getting back to where he was? Midterms are coming up. He wants this behind him. He's been talking a lot more about affordability. He had someone from DoorDash, Uber Eats come and drop off a package in the recent video. Obviously, it was a skit, but just stating how the tax returns have been getting better. I'm going to match the tax returns soon this next week or so. But I think this is behind us. I'm not going to lie. Still could. There's just some risks. I'm still buying right now because I bought on the way down. I'm going to keep buying on the way up to a certain amount. Maybe next week, early next week might be my last couple buys. Depending on certain plays, if they ran up a lot or not. But I think that was the bottom. I hope y'all were buying a dip. And I think we get a nice little rally. We've been down the past 6 months. So bears talking about, no, this is a bull trap or anything like that. Cool, I get what you're saying, but we've been down for the past 5-6 months. Down and flat. S&P went down 10%. NASDAQ went down 13% already. So we've had the dip. It goes fast. It goes fast. And I'm learning more. I'm learning more and more. So stock portfolio update. Hope y'all enjoyed. J Russ TV, we out.